Hi everyone, I'm Andy Beach. I'm the lead consultant for Karper. You join us today on a Winter's Day session. 28th of December, just coming to the end of 2022. I wanted to do a video about winter fishing and winter tactics, and ultimately no different than the summer anywhere else where you fish. Fishing's about location, location, location. I'm fortunate enough that back home I have a very good syndicate, but it's a difficult syndicate. It only does maybe 15 to 20 fish a year. And I have a members water that's got some very big fishing, but equally again it doesn't give up loads of fish. So for a winter session or winter campaign, they wouldn't be my first choice waters. Fantastic for the lads who put the campaign in and have the time to fish right through the winter. But as I said before, if you're fishing a lake that does maybe 15 to 20 bites a year, for yourself, for your own personal angling, through the winter, you may do 3 to 4 months and maybe do a take. So the rewards are massive to catch fish like that. But for me, winter fishing is about getting a bend in the rod and enjoying your fishing. Now, all over the country, if you look for them, there's loads of day ticket waters, holiday parks, caravan type parks, small venue waters that are highly stocked, plenty of fish count. This lake that we're on today, it's two and a bit acres. Probably got a fish content of about 250 fish, which is way exceeds the amount that are in the fishing and waters that I fish, but very good chance, high chance of getting a bend in your rod and catching fish. So tactics are simple. You come in the winter, most of people have left and gone. This particular caravan and touring park, everyone's left in October to go home. It's almost like owning your own lake. Lasonia's here today. We've got no special treatment. We haven't booked the lake out for us exclusively. It's just generally that it's empty. So where are you fishing? We started off, as I would do on all waters in the winter. It's all very much cut back, ready for next season. All the trees have shed. There's debris and leaves all the way around the margins. The fish seem to be holding on the far margin. We've just started off fishing because of the bottom and what we're on. I'd always either fish a shod or a heli-safe rig and fishing it on a Ronnie if I'm fishing heli-safe as we are today. They're all on Ultraflora hook baits. One's on the sweet corns, one's on Alderman berry, and one's on a Tutti Frutti winter special. We're just literally fishing for liners. We're fishing an area for a couple of hours. If we catch, then that's great, but if not, we move on until we find the fish. Once we find the fish, we concentrate our rods in that area. So our first fish of the session, a second fish of the session. Fishing singles, high-vis pop-ups. This one was caught on an almond berry, high-vis pop-up. Cast in likely areas, and then just keep moving the rods every hour, hour and a half or so. We're 3 hours into the session. We've just had our first fish, and literally while filming this we've also got another one in the net, because as often happens when it does this is you get one and shortly afterwards the second comes from a similar area. So I'll show you our fish in nice full winter colours. Really happy with that. Hopefully we'll get a couple more, and it just goes to show that even in a winter session, if you fish the right venue that's got a good head of fish, you can catch some little pearlers just like this, have a good day's fun fishing, and hopefully we'll catch some more. Smaller one, nice little scaly though. Miserable weather, absolutely lashing it down, it's in for the day, but if we catch a few more like this for a winter session, we're not going to complain at all. It is absolutely miserable. So winter fishing for me is all about keeping warm and keeping dry. I fish light on my tackle and my gear so I can move around a lot, but clothing wise I fish heavy. What I've got on now, I have a load more in the van as well. I'd say underneath I fish with a layer of thermal skins. I've got jumpers, hoodie, salopettes I highly recommend, especially waterproof ones because it stops the wind riding up your back. Nice waterproof top for when the weather gets bad like it is today. We're seeing plenty of rain. Hot drinks, warm drinks. It's important to have a nice warm drink and keep yourself warm. And then more importantly, as I say, if you need to and gloves do get wet, have a change of clothing as well. Keep your gear light so you can up and move and go after the fish, but for clothing wise it's imperative in winter fishing that you keep warm. Decent pair of walking boots because the banks are treacherous, so you want to be able to walk comfortably, keep your feet dry, keep them warm. Subtle take, because I was at range, tiny drop back, and it just started to arc around. We're into our fourth fish of the session. Again, at the moment still just casting singles, Harvey's baits. This one I think the middle rod is on sweet corns, ultra fluoro yellow, and again it goes to show that if you fish the right location, even in winter when the fish have slowed down, as long as there's bait still going in, the fish are active, you fish in a well stocked water, there's still some fun to be had. Still full of life. And that is fish number 4. Another cracking scaly fish, caught on the ultra fluoro sweet corns. This is the second fish we've picked up from a chosen area I'm casting to. No bait in that area, just fish seem to be held up in there. So just casting a single eye viz, doing the damage up to now. A lovely looking fish, this one. So lines fishing semi-tight to tight, and really just started off with the fishing for liners, just watching for them indications, working our way up the bank until we came on to fish. And after a couple of hours we got on them. So currently fishing heli-safe rigs to a fluorocarbon leader using a fluoro hook link bit to kick away. Really simple. Fishing a Ronnie or a swivel rig, using the terminal tackle spinner swivel, J position curve shank or size 5, and a Karper ultra fluoro yellow sweet corn. And basically just casting this rig to the far bank and working along the bank until I came across the fish. And this particular rod has done with 2 fish now. If it does a third, we may swap over to a bag or introduce a little bit of bait over there because fish are over there, but at the moment don't seem to be disturbing them. We're just casting the ones, dropping over the top of them and taking the bait. Yeah, it's not a bad one. Nice fish that. So our 5th fish. Really nice common, winter colours. 3rd fish on the higher fluoro sweet corns pop up. So a bit of a trend appearing now, mainly coming off that rod, off that main area. I've had 5 fish, 3 off that spot and 3 of them on the ultra fluoro yellows sweet corn. A cracking common, and what a great winter day session. So another take. Spot that seems to be doing as the fish now. I may actually swap over to all yellow ultra fluoros. I've had one on the pink, one on the pink almond berry, one on the tutti frutti winter special, which is an orange or a gold orange, and but the yellows today seem to be taking over. So fish number 6, and believe it or not, fish number 7 in the net. We've just had a bit of winter carnage. That's why when we get the filming out of this, you may see the mic suddenly go quiet as we had this fish on playing it. Got it so far in, and then the other rod went off. So we've got number 7 sat in the net. We'll get a photo of this one, and then we'll get the other fish out. Again, this one fall into the ultra fluoro sweet corns. It's the 4th bite, I believe, now on that bait. So we might swap another one over onto the yellows because it seems to be doing the most fish. However, that being said, the one that's just gone is on Winter Special Tutti Frutti Ultra Fluoro. So either way, the Ultra Fluoro seem to be doing the business today. Number 7 being this beautiful little scaly one on the Tutti Frutti Winter Special. And what a fantastic winter's day's fishing. Keeping warm's one thing, but more importantly is keeping dry. Once you get wet, you've had it. Today it's been raining pretty much all day, so staying warm and staying dry is key. As I said before, fishing light and being prepared. So I have a aqua fasting light, little brolly, easy to pop up and pop down. Everything fits on the back of a barrow. I literally have a bag, a bucket of bait, my rod bag, which are small 10-foot aquaratums, so it's all short, compact away light. I can be on the back of my barrow and I can be walking down the peg within minutes. But if the heavens do open up, having one of these is absolutely key. So just coming to the end of the session, it's been a fantastic day. We got on for light, so just after 8 o'clock, wrap up for around about 3:30. We've got about another half hour left. Really simple fishing singles, ultra fluoro, Karper baits, using the sweet corns, the tutti frutti and the almond berries specifically today. We'll drop a link on this video so you can click onto it and see the baits that are in use today, so you can go out there and use them yourself. Fishing a venue that's packed with fish but is absolutely empty. So again, you know, use that in your own fishing. Try and find somewhere. These places are up and down the country. They're ideal. No one's on them. Got a good high stock levels of fish. So we've had some belting looking fish today. You know, happy to catch any time of the year. And by putting it into use, hopefully you can have similar success on your own sessions.